Okay guys, let's make a start with IELTS listening, and we are going to solve one listening test together. I will read the questions, I'll give the tips and techniques, then I'll play the audio, and then you'll have to listen to the audio, find the answer, and then you will tell me the answer. Let me tell you, this will not be the practice in actual exam. It's only as because we are learning, that's why I'm playing the audio one by one, I'm reading the question one by one. In actual exam, they will play the audio all together. There will be gaps to read the questions, but they will play questions 1 to 5, then audio, then gap to read the questions, then 6 to 10, right? Then part 2, part 3, part 4. So the way I'm going to play the audio and repeat the audio in actual exam, they will not repeat the audio. So keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, this is very, very important. Okay, now afterwards we are going to see most important thing is how to read and understand the question. If you understand the question, you will understand the audio. And if you understand the question and the audio, you will find the answer. And if you don't understand the question, you will not understand the audio. And as a result, you will not find the answer. So it starts with question, then the audio, and then the answer. Right? If you're missing any link, you will not be able to make it, and answer will come and go, and you'll never notice what happened. Okay, so you have to be receptive when you answer the question. Like, you know, when you are going to catch a ball, you might have seen cricketers when they are going to catch a ball. Before that, their hand is like this. They're not looking at the ball like this. If they do it, ball will hit their face, right? They're waiting for the ball like this. Okay, so you have to be receptive, and you will only be like this when you know the question well, and when you know what to listen to in the audio, and then you'll find the answer. Okay, so let's make a start. We will start off with IELTS listening section 1, and in section 1 we have 10 questions. Okay, so in every section there will be 10 questions, and in section 1 we've got 10 questions. Now I'll tell you what to underline, and you have to do that. Okay, first thing is, as they have written, complete the form below. What does it mean? The question type is form completion. So this sentence will always be there, and this sentence will tell you about the question type that you are doing. So the question type is form completion. The next sentence will give you information how to deal with this question type, and that is write one word and or a number. What does it mean? Your answer will contain one word or number. So it can be like 2 pens. 2 is a number, pens is a word. It can be like pens, or it can be only 2. And by the way, number. One number contains 1 digit or 10 digits, it's a number. 1 is a number, 1 million is a number. So don't say 1 million, there are many digits, it's not one number, it's one number. Okay, yeah. Alright, now after this initial information, the first thing is you need to see what is the topic. The topic is opening a... Now you are clear. This audio is going to be about opening a bank account. So whenever we open bank account, they ask us certain questions and we have to answer. One person will be the bank manager or bank teller. One person will be accountant, will be future account holder, and they will have a conversation. So this sentence will actually help you, and you need to switch on your imagination that there's going to be a conversation about opening a bank account, and they will talk about such type of things. Okay, how many of you have bank accounts? So you know, when you went for your bank account, they asked you source of income, and you need credit card, what do you call, debit card and all that. Okay, example answer is given, but now they have removed this example and answer. Type of current account. Now, you got to see type of current account. They've mentioned current account. The dash account. Now, dash account means they will say something about that account. The person is interested in current account. So there is a type of current account that person is interested in, and you will write that down. And remember, the word account is already written, so you will not write it second time. Okay, now please listen and answer question number 1, and you will tell me the answer in the end. When the audio stops, then tell me the answer. Control yourselves. Okay, and initially they will play this audio.
You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear.
No,
there will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work.
Okay, now this is the initial audio they play, but one of my students, he told me that now they have removed it. they directly play the audio from section 1. And this time is half-minute time to read questions and all that. Now, I'm going to play question number 1, and then we've got question number 2. Please come to that as well. Date of birth. Now, what's your date of birth? 10th November. Okay, so you know date of birth, and yeah, it may be year as well, right? So it can be 10th November 1942. Now, if it is, no, not yours 1942, but anyways, just joking. So if it is 10th November 2001, yeah? 10th November 2001. So what will happen? 10th is one number, November is a 10th is a number, November is a word, and 2001 is another number. So sometimes they say no more than one word and or numbers. Right? If they say numbers, then you may write it. But now let's see what do they say. Yeah, sometimes ladies don't want to tell their age.
Section 1. You will hear a man telephoning a sports club to ask about membership and facilities. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 4.
Good morning. Oh, sorry, it's gone 12. I'll start again. Good afternoon, Kingswell Sports Club. How can I help you?
Oh, good afternoon. I was wondering if you could give me some information about membership and facilities.
Of course.
Oh,
what would you like?
It's the wrong audio. All right. Yeah, it's the wrong audio. I'm sorry. I am copying one of the popular exam centers here in Lahore. Very popular. They started IELTS test, listening module, everything, instructions, each and everything. And when they started the test, one student said, "Sir, wrong audio." And then again another one said, keep quiet, keep quiet. And then they said, "Sir, wrong audio, it doesn't match." Then they showed it to exam supervisor, and that test was cancelled for that day. So if they can do it, I can do it as well. Okay, now let's see. Start with question number 1.
Section 1. You will hear a man talking to the customer services manager of a bank.
Good morning. I'd like to open a bank account, please.
Certainly. If you'd like to take a seat, I'll just get some details from you. It won't take long.
Thanks.
Is it a current account or a deposit account you wanted?
A current account?
Right. I've got the application form here then. We have different types. I see you've got our leaflet there.
I've decided on the one called Select.
Right, that's fine. So,
Okay, I've decided to go for one called Select. Select is simple word, select, selection and all that. So what is the answer? Select. So which account? Select account. Got it? Please listen to this last part again.
Section 1.
Listen to last
right. I've got the application form here then. We have different types. I see you've got our leaflet there.
I've decided on the one called Select.
I've decided on the one. Now listen to me very carefully. This word one is very important. I've decided on the one. What do they mean by one? Account. I've decided on the one called Select. I've decided on the one. First they use the word account. For example, I would like to open a bank account. Okay, sir, which bank account do you want? I've decided on the one called Select. I've decided on the one. One means account. This is called referencing. Sometimes they use the word one. Sometimes they use the word this. Sometimes they use the word that. So unless you understand, for you one is ek. If it is ek for you, you will not find it. Right? For example, if I say, yesterday I gave you a book. And today I badly need the one I gave you yesterday. I badly need the one I gave you yesterday. One means book. Yeah. Alright? Got it? आप बेचारे मासूम से बच्चे IELTS का स्यापा गले पड़ गया. Don't worry, you'll be fine, okay? I'll teach you. I'm your IELTS me. So, let's go on. Next, we've got date of birth. Let's see. Simple, yeah? 1942.
first of all, can I have your full name, please?
Yes, it's Peter Hennis. That's P-I-E-T-E-R.
Is it Hennes?
Only one N, actually. It's a less common spelling of the name.
Oh, right. Okay. And what's your date of birth, please?
The 27th of the 1st, 1973.
Right.
27 of August 1973. Exactly. So you're going to write 27 August and 1973. Yeah, it's two numbers. So, I mean, this is the problem here. If there are two numbers in the exam, they will write one word and or numbers. Okay, yeah, they will mention that. But anyways, answer is 20. You know what happens? If it is one word and or number, then they usually don't give the year. For example, what's your date of birth? 27 August. That's it, right? But don't worry about it. In actual exam, instructions will be very, very clear to you all. Okay, let's go on. So far, so good? Next is current address. Current address means present address. Okay, current address doesn't mean current wala address. It means present address. One is past address, one is current address, last address, previous address, and all that. Now, you can see extra is already written. Now, answer will come before extra. Whatever they say, that'll be the answer. And in listening, it is not necessary to understand 100% everything. You should know the breaking point. What's the breaking point? When the answer is spoken. That sentence. So if you're going on with the audio, for example, they say, what's your current address? Well, I used to live in Manchester. Do you want my address there? No, madam, we need your address where you're living now. So there you are listening relaxed. Okay. So at the moment, I'm living at 24 Bridge Street. You'll write 24 Bridge Street. So there are times when you need to be alert and write your answer. Then there are times you go back and relax and wait for the next answer to come. That is why read the questions carefully. Questions are signposts which will tell you where to go and where to reach. Anyways, so let's listen for this.
And will this be a joint account?
No, just myself.
Okay, fine. And where are you living, Mr. Hennies?
15 Riverside.
Is that all one word?
Yes.
Exeter?
Yes.
Okay. 15 rivers. And she asked, is that all one word? And he said yes. So answer is 15. How will you write 15? 1-5. And then river side. You will write riverside full word as one word, okay? And when they say one word only, whatever you write it all together, one word, okay? Next, time at current address. Now, time at current address means how long is she going to stay there? Time at current address. For example, I'm going to be here for the next 3 months. So time at current address, it's going to be like 3 months. Right? So, time at current address. If I say like, I'm going to move after 2 weeks to another location, but until then I'm here. So, answer is 2 weeks.
How long have you been at your present address? Is it more than 2 years?
Just 2 weeks, actually. I only arrived in the country a month ago. I'm from Holland.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, time at current address, 2 weeks. Well done. So, you will write simply to W-E-A, good, W-E-E-K-S. You got to be very, very active. Sometimes students are so confused, they forget their name. Right? They'll say, what's your name? Kesser? No, not Kesser, I'm Asad. Yeah. Okay, this happens. So, let's go on. Telephone. Now, it's going to be telephone number and work number. Home number is already given, it's mentioned. What is mentioned on the question booklet, it will never be your answer. Keep that in mind. Whatever is mentioned on the question booklet, it will never be the answer. And with the right answer, if you add additional information or anything which they have not asked you to write for, your right answer will be wrong. Keep that in mind, okay? So, work number.
But we normally ask for a previous address in that case.
Oh, yes. Well, it's Rielsdorf 2. That's R-I-E-L-S-D-O-R-F 2, Utrecht.
Holland. Okay, thank you. Do you have a daytime telephone number?
Yes, I think the number at my office is 606-295. Just a minute, I'd better check. Oh, no, sorry, 616. I'm not used to it yet. Would you like my home number too?
Yes, please.
It's 796431.
Are they both local numbers?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the right answer? 616-295. Okay, first he said 606. And then he said, I'm not used to it. So in that case, on your question booklet, when the audio is going on, don't use eraser. Cross it and write it again. There is no problem. Okay, you can rewrite that. There is no problem at all. Okay.
Sir, what about the capital and small letters?
Okay, that's a very good question. On your answer sheet, listening and reading answer sheet, you can use your answer using capital letters or small letters. If your handwriting is clear, I mean, if you write C, your C looks like C and your E looks like E, right? Then there's no problem. But otherwise, I advise the students to use all capital. Why all capital? Because of clarity. Because they are going to actually check your answers, and the people who check your answers, they are called markers. So markers are going to match your answer, tick or cross like that. Okay, so if you use all capital on listening answer sheet and reading answer sheet, they will be clear answer, no ambiguity. If they do not understand what you have written, they will cross it. Okay, so that's why on listening, and this is already written in Cambridge IELTS book also, that you can write on in every Cambridge IELTS book. If you read the first 5 pages, they have written instructions how to write your answers. So they've mentioned capital letters, small letters, no problem. Okay, all right, now let's move on. We've got questions 6 to 10. Occupation. Whose occupation? The person. And whenever there is a question, they always try to trap you. For example, I used to be a dentist. Now I'm a truck driver. For example, okay, yeah. So the question is occupation. Occupation means present occupation, right? Yeah, there was a lady like that. She said, I was a doctor and now I'm this and that. So present occupation will be the right answer. For example, at the moment I'm running my own business, but I would like to be a banker. What is the answer? Business. Okay, so just listen carefully.
Right, and your occupation?
Well, I'm in Britain as a project manager, but that's not my main job. I'm an engineer by profession.
I see. I think I'll put that then. It's shorter.
Okay, I am an good. ENGI and double ER. Okay.
If he says, I was doing business, so you write businessman?
No, yeah, if he says I'm a businessman, then you write businessman. If he says I'm doing business, then you write business. Okay, so engineer is the right answer. Identity. Now let's see what is his identity. Name of his dash. You know, in our country, your identity, sometimes it's the name of your mother. They ask you your mother's name, right? And that is your identity. And this is the name that all the people don't know usually, right? So identity, name of his. His means relating to him. For example, it can be name of his grandmother, name of his grandfather, or anyone like that, okay? And then they've got that city. Let's see what is that city, right?
Now, we usually ask for a piece of information which we can use to check your identity for security reasons. You know, if you phone us.
Like my wife's first name?
Mother's might be better. It's less likely to be known.
Okay, hers is Siti.
City?
Yes, S-I-T-I. It's Indonesian.
Fine.
So, name of his? Yeah, wife is mother also, but actually, at the moment, he's talking about mother. Wife किसको सुनाई दी है? हाँ? किसके कान हैं जो इतने मचल रहे हैं?
Now, we usually ask for a piece of information which we can use to check your identity for security reasons. You know, if you phone us.
Like my wife's first name?
Like my wife's first name. Now, see the reaction.
Mother's might be.
Mothers might be better. कि छड़ दे उन्नु माँ दा भी सोचा करो. Okay, exactly. Mothers might be better. So answer is mothers. अब जिन्होंने wife बोला है वो खुद ही सोच लें क्या है. And you know mother's name is very nice. City. कितना मुंडा City दा. Okay, yeah. City is his mother's name. Now opening sum. Opening sum. You know when you open an account and they say how much money would you deposit in your account, and there is the currency sign. Which currency is that? Euro. So you will not write euro, you will only write the number, whatever they tell you. Okay, now please listen and answer. Huh? Okay, that's a very good question. When they have written name of his, then it is mother. Otherwise, mother's and then name. Right? Name of his mother and mother's name. So if it was like dash name, then you would have written mother's name. But now name of his mother. Okay? All right, question number 8.
And how much would you like to open your account with? We usually ask for a minimum sum of £50. That's about €75.
Well, I'm going to transfer €2,000 from my Dutch account, just till I get paid. In fact, I wanted to ask you about that. What's the best way to do it?
It depends.
Yeah. No, not exactly 75. Well done. Very good. Listen again.
And how much would you like to open your account with? We usually ask for a minimum sum of £50.
We usually ask for. Now, it's not the amount the man is going to pay. We usually ask for a sum of £50.
That's about €75.
75 euros. Now, this is what they demand. But you have to wait patiently. Otherwise, you will write wrong answer and you are like this. Hi, Canada, next flat. Okay, yeah. Hi, Canada. You local people, I imported. Okay. So, you're going to talk like that, right? That is not the right answer. You have to wait for the right answer. The right answer is the amount the man is going to deposit in his account. And what he says,
Well, I'm going to transfer €2,000 from my...
I'm going to transfer 2,000 euros from my Dutch account. So answer is 2,000. And I'm telling you again, when you write the wrong answer, you are very confident. Because you pick up the wrong answer from the audio. You don't write it, like you've got to listen to it and all that. But you need to see what is the right information and what is the wrong one. Okay. Now, next, statements. You know bank statement? Confusion. All right, listen.
And how much would you like to open your account with? We usually ask for a minimum sum of £50. That's about €75.
We usually ask for. But the man is going to deposit 2,000 euros.
Well, I'm going to transfer €2,000 from my Dutch...
Okay, I'm going to transfer 2,000 euros from my Dutch account. Okay, that's great. Now, let's move on. Statements. For example, I have a bank account and they send me statement every month. Some people receive bank statement every week. Some people want to receive their bank statement every day. So every means frequency of receiving the bank statement, right? Very simple. Let's see.
If we have links with them, we can do a direct transfer, but it's not a big problem either way. Let's see. How often would you like to receive statements?
I haven't really thought. What's the usual thing?
It's up to you. Some people like them weekly.
Oh.
Okay. That's not the answer. Some people like them weekly. Now we got to see what does he want, okay? Yeah.
No, that's too often. Can I have them sent once a month?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, once a month means every month. Now, if you write once a month, what's wrong with it? There are 3 words and question type is 1 word only. So, correct answer is month. 1 word only, right? Okay, requests. Supply information about the bank's dash service. Now, he needs information about banks and one thing is he needs information about bank something. And then dash service means it is one of the services bank offers. And the man needs information about that. Let's see. That is his request. For example, loan service, right? It's one of the services they offer.
Is there anything else?
I was thinking of registering for your internet service at some stage.
Oh, yes. Would you like me to send you information about that?
Please, yes.
And would you like to receive information about the bank's other services? Insurance, loans, anything like that?
I don't think so, thanks.
That's okay then.
So, internet service. And then she said loan and other information, insurance. He said, I don't think so. So, correct answer is, please listen.
Is there anything else?
I was thinking of registering for your internet service at some stage.
Okay, internet service at some stage. So, answer is internet. Okay, thank you.